You've reached the...
Hi, Wicket. Hi, Ash. Thanks for the raid. Like, just started. Hope your stream went well. I don't think my alert went off, though.
How's the dragon
Wonder what's up with that. But thank you for the raid. Hi, Goth GF. Congrats, Wicket, on first. Thanks for the good luck, Ash, Two-Face, Snake, Dip-Top. Record pace. Messed up easiest rat pattern. Oh my god. Thanks, Devious. I guess something just fell off my desk as well. Why did my alert go off? What's up with that? But yeah, I'm just warming up right now. I will get into some reset lists after my hands have sufficiently warmed up. Alright, let's move on somewhere else. How about Alpine? I don't know why that didn't go off. The other day my sub count wasn't showing at all, so I don't know if they're just having issues or what's going on. Can I make it go off? God, I'm such a bad streamer, like, what the hell? How do I make it go off again? That did it? Oh! There's no sound. But it's there. Why didn't I hear it though? Okay, well that's I don't want to deal with that right now. Maybe the visual went off but not the sound. Streaming hard. And redeeming the good luck. Yeah, my sound didn't go off for my alert, Chris. I don't know what happened there. I even replayed it, it still didn't make a sound. It's not muted on my OBS. Hey, Deli! The dragon blood. Spoink! Just my raid alert. I managed to replay it, but it didn't make any sound. Hi, B4. Yeah, I replayed it already, but it didn't make any noise. It's not muted on my OBS either. Apparently they've been having troubles. Oh, wait. Did it go off for them, but not for me?
You're not afraid of those
maybe I need
noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Monitor and output. I'll just redo that again. Can we try it again? I'm gonna annoy you guys. There it is! Okay! Maybe you guys heard it. I'm just gonna fucking make Ash's raid message 5 times, don't mind me. I didn't hear it. I wanted to hear it. Oh, okay. Alright, it's fixed. I fixed it. Ooh! What is that noise? Sound glitch. I have not been able to make it past this wall. Oh my god. I was able to make it on the right side when I was practicing the other day, but I don't seem to be able to get that right now. Ooh. Love a good sound glitch. I can't even play because the sound glitch is too funny.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those...
Thanks for the good luck.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome, bud. Anytime. Alright, it's getting a little creepy. Let's warm up some flame charges. I have to enter the camera the other way. That's what I've realized, or it messes up the cycle. Hopefully that actually worked. It's a little bit. Is it 12,000 treasure or is it 14,000? my flame charges already look fine. Okay, let's see if we can figure this cycle out in Blowhard. Another thing I've been workshopping. One of the sneakiest little cycles in the game. Goodbye, 5 gem. Low lag. I think I already messed it up. But we'll see. Yeah, accidentally charging that. There it goes. Goodbye. Oh, I did get that. Very easy to scoot at the start of the level. Scooting is a death sentence for the cycle. Makes you stick to the floor for a fraction of a second. I mean, emulator is the best version for ETD by a long shot. But also not, because then you can't do a leg? What the hell did I just say? Leg? You can't do lag tricks. Freaking leg, what the hell was I saying? I gotta warm up my talk box. I haven't said much today. Oh my god. Hey Fatewell, thanks for the good luck. I've been pretty much practicing Blowhard non-stop, and it's really not showing at the moment. But honestly, it's really that difficult of a level. Yeah, Misty. Misty. I think Blowhard and Misty Bog are the two levels I have, and Alpine, which I was doing a second ago, are the levels where I have the least amount of gold segments. I think I really need to focus most of my practice energy into these levels. Wobbly Dragon Syndrome? Laura, congrats on your 37! I was glad I saw it too. Chris and I were chilling on the couch, but we have like a laptop on underneath and your stream up. And I was like, Chris, look! Chris, look! And he was like looking at the cat or looking at something else. I was like, no, look at the computer! It was so funny. More to come, hell yeah. Holy fuck, Misty Bog just killed me. It will kill me. It is killing me. Oh my god. Thank you, Frog. I think I'll keep my practice, well, as long as I haven't been going for that long already, like maybe around 30 minutes. Alright, we're at 21 minutes, that's good.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'll watch it in the last one. Alright, maybe practice from here now.
I'll tell
Give my
you
hand
what
a
to
bit
do
of a
with those
stretch.
creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge
That's
them
the
and
best
flame
part.
them?
I
We
fucking
are
love when he
dragons,
laughs.
after all.
It was like, ha ha ha. just sloppy coming back. Yeah, that happens. It happens. The more you play, the more it'll straighten itself out. For the most part. I feel like sleeping on a lot of practice is really helpful.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold.
I'll be practicing a level like non-stop, and then like the next day I'll be like, wow, it like finally clicked. I couldn't do this a single time yesterday. And then it'll finally click. Oops, stop charging. What do you run, Fable? Are you running this game or another Spyro? Maybe you said it and I just missed it. Oh my god. That was like the worst outcome. They're like all three standing there. That was for last time. Alright. 26, so like 4 more-ish minutes. Gotta put some of that into tooth roll. Oops. Oh yeah, baby! Not very well yet. It's a work in progress. If I have the sparks I've been going for, if I don't, I just pretend it does not exist. Yeah, my reference point right now is, like this dark square, like around the middle is when I jump. I don't really know anything more than that. That's about as far as I've gotten. Charge, jump, glide. Charge, jump, glide. What? Charge, jump, glide. Oh, okay, hold on. Charge, oh, and glide. Okay, we'll try that. Oh fuck, I'm going somewhere else now. Ah! Holy fuck, they gave me so much height. Fucking bouncing off these harbor boxes. Alright, I appreciate advice. I gotta figure out where to hit the barrel. Seems like the left side seams are shooting me in the opposite direction now. With this method. Let me go back to the other way. Yeah, when you like charge jump, it gives you the right height. Like I have to really change my glide height. Like go for a really low one. Alright, that's enough of that. Ohio Cove, hi Forlo! Spire 3, any percent 14 tally vortex. Oh, so like 4 tally any, right? Or vor tally? I don't fucking know. That thing. I don't know. That doesn't look like it'll be it. I think he's too close. Maybe a bit more that way. Yep. I got a minute, yeah. I'll end at least 3 of these. What, we made it in one time already? We gotta do at least 3. And then besides that, I'll have to warm up between runs. A little more forward. Yeah. Everyone gives me shit about this. I don't like that spot. Let's go a little bit different. I think that was 3. How about 5? Too soon. My setup or my frickin' inputs are too fast. Slow down. There we go. Alright, one more. Perfect. Good. Good stuff.
Hey,
Yay! 32. Alright, let's hop into it. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I like Spyro 3 Any. I freaking love 14 Telly though, it's such a good category. I'm pretty excited to go back to 14 Telly at some point. I really want to get my 28 Proxylus. It's like an old goal that I had that I never met. Which I think there's new strategies for that nowadays. So it might not even be too tough to do that. Alright, hotkeys. My foot pedal. And yeah, I haven't done Vortex in a while. I think that's what I'll do next after Any.
It's been peaceful.
I think I'll either spend a year here or I'll get a time where I'm like feeling pretty good about moving on. And then I'll probably be Vortex. I think a year at Any would be August. So come August you might see me doing some Vortex. Yeah, Vortex. I've learned some newer Vortex strategies. Certainly not all of them. There's some that are just like, I don't want to touch with a fucking 10-foot pole. But there's other like minor stuff that I've learned. Terrace Village. The purple guy. Getting up onto the roof with a damage abuse with him. And using the doorways and magic crafters as ramps. Those are the ones I can think of that I've learned. Oh, and the wall glide in Ice Cavern. I don't know if I did that in my PB or not. La la. Hey Dazer. Thanks for the sub and the good luck. Yep, not Ash. I'm budget Ash. Good evening. You're attached to your butterflies, so I'll keep them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I didn't fall or die, so we keep going. We keep it. Definitely gonna start with resetless. I might do resetless all day, actually. I haven't been streaming this the last few days, I think. And I've kept up with my practice, but I do think I just need to like get some runs under my dragon wings. Good vibes. Yeah, the Vortex community is amazing. I would say the Vortex community is part of the reason why I came back to Spyro, even though I haven't done Vortex yet. But it was while the community was really poppin' that I came back. It was like right before that Spyro sleepover happened. Your daily intake of calories. Burger King. Yeah, I didn't always have a smooth time in the community, but there's a lot of new and good people around now. It makes me happy to be among them. Oh shit, Ash! Okay, I'll have to try to do that after this level. Oh my god, I just missed that guy. Oh no! It's all falling apart. Ash getting VIP. Can I type it? No, I can type half of it. Okay, on the way to Clifftown, on the way to Clifftown. There, did I spell it right? I better have. Did I say? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, rotation means that I'm gonna cycle through the VIPs. If I ever hit maximum VIP slots, the first person who got VIP would be the first person to go. I've seen people do like roulette and stuff with it, but it just doesn't seem very fair. So I figured I would do a rotation. Yeah, I think we have maybe... Let me think about it. I think you might be the fourth to get VIP so far. And I have no idea how many slots I have at the moment. I don't know where to find that. I really liked how we used to do Shin. Before that, I guess it's a damage boost, right? Was found in Vortex? We used to do some, like, crazy wall glide to, like, get into the exit I'll miss that for sure. Because I could probably figure out that damage boost. MySpace top 10 friends. Oh my god. That's a throwback. That is such a fucking throwback. Dude, MySpace is how I learned HTML and CSS. Yeah, I think you don't you have a VIP redemption as well, Ash? Cause yeah, like the VIPs, they do get some like minor perks on the stream. So it's good to give them to people who are actually gonna utilize the role. To me, it does make sense to give them to people who are around. But, before VIPs were a thing, people used to just, like, moderate, give, like, moderator to, like, anybody. Just so they were, like, exempt from certain, like, chat things. That's how a lot of people would use that. Oh my god! I hate the terrain there. Oh, I hate it! I want to just get the dragon after Ice Cavern. It's like gotta be slower though, right? Like... wonder how much slower it actually is. Because you want that 5 guy anyway. But yeah, I guess if people want to use it for like people that they know, that's fine too, you know? It makes sense. Instead of giving them like mod. But it's like sometimes those people like, you know them and stuff, but they don't like come to your chat very often, you know? But yeah. It's up to the streamer to decide. They got the options. And do whatever feels right to them. Like, the roulette seemed, like, exciting, but what if you just get kicked off right after you get in? Like, there goes all your channel points. I might be a little mad, honestly, if it happened to me. I've been saving up my channel points for VIP and I'm gone already. No. But then some people just squatting. Never getting taken off. Figure rotation would be good. That's not where I split. I haven't had Burger King in so long. I used to live a little bit closer to a Burger King when I lived in an apartment. It's just so, it's like quick food, I guess. But I'd have to go home and like doctor it, you know? Put extra stuff on it. Honestly, I'm glad that I haven't had it in a while. Been trying to cook more. And I've been making cookies. I don't think I've ever made cookies in my life. And I made like 2 batches of cookies recently. Good luck. Yeah, I made chocolate chip cookies. The first time it was just like chocolate chips, and then the next time I tried like a slightly different recipe, and I ended up just adding like some pecans and oatmeal into it. Because I think I had too little flour or something, so I was just like, I'll just toss some oatmeal in it. They turned out really good. But oh my god, do cookies have like too much sugar in them or what? I feel like I could definitely do less sugar. If it already has like chocolate in it, like why does the cookie part need so much sugar in it? But I think that's the thing, you just gotta like try some recipes, like find one that's close to good and then like start to alter it based on preference. Hello, gold segment. Hopefully that's a real one. I've deleted some that seem like gold segments because I've been splitting a little early. Yeah, it wasn't quite like oatmeal cookie, but I just tossed oatmeal into like a chocolate chip cookie. Oh my god, tornado. Joe. Yeah, for some reason they have you like mix the sugars with the butter. I don't know if that like makes a difference if you have like less sugar. There's definitely salt in it as well. But yeah, honestly they were a little too salty and a little bit too sugary for both, and like I reduced the sugar on the second batch. We'll figure it out. You know what, I think I lied. I think I've made peanut butter cookies in the past. Now that I think about it. Well, it's been a while since I've made those. US food. Do you guys have any cookie suggestions? What cookie should I try next? Honestly, I need to get more sugar from the store to make more cookies. Clean me out of all of my sugar. An oven? Aww. Before I had like a proper oven, I used a toaster oven, which was really convenient because it's like a toaster and an oven in one. I still use like a toaster oven if I need to like bake a smaller batch of something instead of like heating up a massive oven. I think I found one at like a thrift store too. It was only like 10 bucks or something. I don't know if I could bake a cookie in it though. Yeah, I used to vegan butter. Hi, Fuzuki! Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, the vegan butter that I was using is called Earth Balance. I feel like it has a good flavor to it. I've tried some like vegan butters in Canada and oh my god, they're so bad. They're just so bad. What is not like the margarine, I guess? They all feel like margarine. They don't feel like a vegan butter, you know? That has like a butter taste to it. They just taste like greasy margarine. Maybe I just got unlucky with like the brands that were available. And then for an egg, I was using a flax meal that I have. You can mix like flax meal with water. But there's other options besides that. I think if you Google it, like vegan alternatives for like eggs and baking, there's a lot of different options. I think it just depends on like what you're making, what you can switch it with. But flax has like omega. I don't know if I'm actually getting omega after I like bake it into a cookie, but that's just what I have on hand at the moment. Just like chocolate chips? Or like a soft oatmeal cookie? Ooh. Some people are really divisive about raisins. Raisins and cookies. Yeah, I think like an oatmeal cookie with like cinnamon in it and then like maybe like a fruit, some sort of fruit would be good. Oh my god, I scooted. Oh my god, I already messed it up. Rip. Oh my god, I dropped that tire. I'm like probably 2 cycles behind right now. What? Ah! We can focus on people talking about cookies. Yeah, can you blame me? We made it a 22 still, barely. Coconut macaroon. Can't believe I missed that chicken back there. You get a donut. stormy and dark. Oh my god. I'm currently enjoying the sunshine. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, it was super like gloomy. Just really overcast. I'm like really grateful for some sun right now. Yeah, I learned that route a little while ago. I think I saw you and maybe it was Laura do that route? Or no, I think Laura does it a little different. I think she gets like the chests first, or I don't know what she does. I feel like she does different things based on the day, the time and day. Whatever. I think I saw someone else do it though, and I was like, I gotta figure that out. Because it clearly saves time over what I was doing. It just took me a while to fucking notice. Like, hey, wait, what are you doing? And yeah, I guess I'll continue to use that until I can keep up with what, Chris does. Does Deo do that? One yet? He's got it, right? Like, he's gotta do the craziest wild flight. Chris, Deo. I think I saw Allie doing it too. I don't know who else can do that shit. I can't make the cycle. Oh my god, I really need these gems, I think. Imaginary cookies in Burger King. Pizza, got the P-I-Z-Z-A. Alright, we are sparksless. I probably should just death abuse, but... Watch this! Come at me, frogs! Come at me! Alright, I'm leaving 7 gems. Somehow not dead. I should probably be dead, but I am not. Yeah, we really need a chicken. Let's not accidentally go into the portal, because I will regret that. Hey, it didn't bonk on the pole either. Cookies with soft caramel in the middle? Oh my fucking god, what? I've never heard of that. Of course I would bonk into you. Can I win? Probably not. Nope. I don't even know if that saves time, that supercharged strat. I just saw it looked cool. I don't even know if it saves time. It just like occurred to me is like, does this even save time of like flying for so long? Like gliding. Gliding is slow. Yeah, of course. Losing the race is always a time loss. But are you saying like I shouldn't even try if I lose the race? Because I have to wait anyway? I guess it probably doesn't matter either way. Because you just have to wait for his be fast to get there. Toffee biscuit. I mean, that sounds good too. Good thing I ate. Oh, hi, Pander! I see you with the little frog, the little roly frog. I don't know why I didn't see you at first. Nope. I saw the frog, but it just did not register. Okay. Let's just not get the 5 gem. Sure, cool. Love that. Get the f up there! I didn't get bananaed. Please don't tell me you skipped that 10 gem, Sparks. I will be upset at you. I don't know. Good vibes. It's like we're just barely in the window of gems that are acceptable. Okay. Please? Oh my god, don't do that. How I managed to glide, I don't know. I just wanted to jump. Well, it's not impossible to PB, but it'll be really tough. And there goes another 5. And a 2. Whew. Nope, missed that. That's unfortunate. So we'll need 30, 29? Is that accurate? No? Yeah. Yes? Yeah, 29. Thanks, that's not gonna help. Go to... Did I get too many gems? I think I might have actually gotten too many, I don't know. I'm not good at counting. Should be 50? Or okay. Wait. Is that enough? Yeah, I think we did it. No, 2 more. Perfect. Wait, it was 30 something then, right? No, wait, that's... Oh my god, I'm not even gonna... Just stop with the mathing, I can't. We'll be mathing like till tooth roll if I try to keep mathing. Just let my brain rest for a moment. Alright, I think we can't PB, unless we do this better than ever. We tried. God, just killing me with that one. Holy shit. Alright. Goodbye, PB. But damn. That was such a close one. Got my heart a little pumping. Got me a little pumping. little less fast. Come on now. That's so close. Oof. Killing me. Here we go. Whew. Looks like maybe we'll 40 still? Starting strong today, that's for sure. Guess the practice did pay off. Even though I didn't make the blowhard cycle I wanted to make. We didn't do a metal head oob either. Alright, so it's decent? Alright, just a 40. Just barely a 40.
Sorry I took so long.
Pretty
Forgot about you.
decent.
What about Ganasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the
Sky's
limit.
the limit. There we go. Hi, Gremlin. Yeah, thanks for all the GGs. Appreciate it. Thanks for talking to me about cookies. Alright, I think I might sit in an actual chair. I've been sitting on an exercise ball. It's enough balancing today. It's almost too sunny in here. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it was actually like too sunny. Sun just beaming into my eyes. It's vampire time. Alright, I'll take a quick BRB and we'll hop into some more runs. Already back. Perfect timing. Put on my gloves, do some more tooth rolls. Alright. Real chair time. Oh, real chair feels nice. Alright, we do 3 tooth rolls between runs. 3 successful tooth rolls. Seems to be what I'm struggling with a bit today. That was definitely not it. Had good speed though. There's one. Very, very nice one. God, I can't believe how close that one was. There's another one. One more. I don't know, maybe because I dunked I wouldn't have PB'd with that, but if that one went in, who knows? We would have been pretty close, I think. Lots of close ones, but not quite it, honestly. That one was iffy. I'm gonna make sure. With one more. Melissa, thanks for the good luck. There, that was a freaking beautiful one. Yeah, and I'm happy we beat the average as well. Though my averages are messed up. I think the last time I streamed Spyro, as soon as I ended stream, my computer crashed and I lost all of my progress on Live Split. Alright. So yeah, my attempt counter is so off. Because that's happened to me twice now. Where my computer just freezes.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I think it's an OBS thing, like freezing the whole computer. I've heard some other people saying that OBS is giving them some issues. Lift some dumbbell, good luck. Make sure to stretch. Ooh. Oh my god, don't get me yawning already, what the hell? Mine didn't seem like a charge glide. I think that was a regular glide. Oh well, it works. Maybe I'll turn up my tunes a bit. I'm gonna get in the zone. I don't know how I lose like 10 seconds already coming out of a dry canyon. I've seen some people with like 5:25 splits. Maybe they split at like a slightly different time as me, but I don't know how in heck. I just don't understand. I feel like I could get closer when I was doing a different gem route in Artisans, but now that I'm grabbing extra gems, it just doesn't even seem feasible to get my best Artisans time anymore. But maybe if I give it some more time. Okay. Hey, Crash. I haven't been able to read your message just yet. I see you though. Hello. Oh wow. Should I good luck? The ballooning? That was kind of a garbage fire at the end. We made it out alive. Alright, well I remember that I got those guys after a couple more levels and some homeworld movement. Probably not, but I got those guys. Now you don't want to grab that one, Sparks? Alright, fine. Fine, Sparks. Be like that. Did you really miss that 5? Oh my god. Sparks is trolling right now. Yeah, I think I'm feeling the resetless vibe today. I think I like to bang out a lot of runs. I really think that's the best way to get back on the purple horse. I missed that box too. Yeah, I think I'm just a little bit out of runs, I guess. I've been doing a lot of offline stuff, but don't mean nothing if you can't do it in a run. There's just a lot of minor stuff, like, still some of the minor changes I've made, like pre-39, they're still not quite there. I feel like the only way I can improve those is by running and running. Because some of it is just like breaking my old muscle memory. I jumped. Oh my god, I jumped. Can I remember those guys? Oh my god, I missed both of them! Ah! And they could have just missed both of them, that would have been fine, but he fucking whacked me! Friggin' whacked me. Hi, Strawberry! Thanks for the good luck, Luna. Your cat is eating popcorn? My cat loves popcorn too. I usually let him have like a piece. Piece or two, maybe. I usually try to pick like a fluffy one that doesn't have much kernel in it, I guess. But yeah. Cats are funny. I didn't get those guys. I just lost 7 gems. 7 gems to memory leak. There goes another fiver. I think we might have ourselves a little gem issue going on. So I guess since I had a gem issue, I could have went for a couple of those extras. It's fine. We're gonna live. Hey, Mr. Baum. Strange package. Oh, you mean the one that got lost? Did it get found? Alright, let's try to get the gems. Alright, we missed a couple. How gem down are we? Holy crap, already like 50 gems under. $30 is about comfortable for me. So I guess in Beast Makers we'll be going for a lot of extras. Hopefully we can make up for it. Oh my god. Still confused how I have so much time save in Crystal Flight on average. That just doesn't make any sense to me. It had the label changed halfway through transit? It sat in one place for 3 days? Oh my god, it does. It sounds like it went on a long adventure. But it made it. Certainly not the fastest speedrun of the package possible. Bad RNG. 10 days from Chicago to Florida, oh my god. Wait, what? Did we hit the cycle, finally? Holy crap. I think we might hit the cycle. I wasn't really aware of what was going on, to be honest, but I think we might have done it. I mean, if that's what it says on the splits. Did we get another gold earlier, too? I forgot to add a marker for that one. Try to add one for that one. Makes my life a little easier. Especially if my computer freezes. Hopefully that issue is done for. I don't want my PC to freeze once again. Yeah, I guess the end of my blowhards seem a little messy still. And I think that was the same thing for my last gold segment in blowhard. It had some like messier movement at the end of the level. Fucking... I just like, what? What was that board doing? He's supposed to lead me into the portal, just like get in my way. Oh my god. I fucking can't believe that happened. I don't know if that's ever happened to me. Holy crap. I really need the gems right now. No portal for me, indeed. Oh my god, it actually gave me that 2 gem back there. Sparksless. Oh god, the frogs. When the frogs just stare at you. When you're fucking Sparksless, you know. You just know what's coming for you. Fucking made it out alive again. Holy crap. When you make eye contact with a frog and you're Sparksless. That's like the last thing you see before dying. Oh my god. Hi, Jay. Just stressing myself out a little bit. Like, they're literally a non-threat when they're like, ribbiting or something. Or they're leaping from one spot to another. But as soon as they, like, make eye contact with you, it's like, GG. BB's just barely out of reach. I think it's actually a bit more out of reach than it looks on my splits as well. Just because I'm under gemmed a bit. Down bad. Down bad 120. Middle end. Let's try to 40 it though. Oh dang, we got a 3-3-3-3 at fucking one of the levels. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Almost fucking died! Again! Oh my god. At least this isn't a good run, like, that's all I gotta say. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. That one put me through a loop. Exiting, Icy and Jacques are really similar. It's just with Icy you don't start turning until like after Spyro comes out of the portal. But it seems like for Jacques you have to be turning right away with the charge input. And in opposite directions, but still. I think we lost the 40. Yeah. That's fine. Oof. Oh my god, just oof. Big oof. That didn't even look like it was gonna bonk, and it bonked. I was kind of in disbelief for a second. Man, what if that happened on PB pace? Ugh. That lava room is not free at all. Not at all. You can get stuck on like the last stair up to Nasty as well. You can just get a permaflop and void out and die. Hey, Fulcrum. Yeah, I was just like, excuse me?
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Right. do a little stretch, and I'll come back and do another run. back. Thanks to the raid flow. How'd your stream go? Sorry, it was BRB. We're about to hop into another run. I'm gonna do 3 tooth rolls, which is the endgame skip, and hop into another run. And hi, Earlish? Lick? I don't know. Tell me how to say it if you're still here. The runs are alright. People, hey. Okay, I gotta have my little stretch break. Were you doing some Harry Potter routes? Harry Potter 1, nice. PC, sweet. Man, the PC games are so tough, I gotta say. I tried learning HP 2 on PC, it was so fucking difficult. I got a lot of respect for that. I think the PS1 versions are a little more up my alley. All this double input and pause jumping and menu jumping, I don't know. And then just regular tricks, there was just like trying to get over like walls. Just like a bit well-timed jump. It's nuts. Alright, there's one. Let's get 2 more. Definitely. Yeah, Spyro 1 especially, it's very movement heavy. Extremely fast paced. There's another one. One more. It's easily the most difficult thing that I run. Easily. Alright, that one was iffy. We'll try one more. Yeah, it has a lot of movement tech and lots of tricks. It's just tough. This category especially takes a lot of counting, like you count your gems as you go along. So you have enough for the last balloon guy. And I am not very good at on-the-fly math. Even with like a reference sheet, I struggle to do the math. But man, it would be nice. I keep thinking about HP 4. I'd really like to go back to that at some point. And honestly, giving the PS1 HP like 1 and 2 another go. Even just casually, like they're really good games. Definitely miss playing them. At least in my head they're good games, I don't know. Alright, that one was it. Let's do run! Hi, Dr. Cass. Rather count beans. Ooh, a bean! Yeah, I think most people gravitate towards 120. Though any person has been getting a lot of attention lately. There's some top runners going for world record at the moment. Yeah, I think it was, I don't know if it was last night or a couple nights ago. Someone got within 1 second, 1 or 2 seconds of getting the world record. They broke the 37-minute barrier. So it's a pretty exciting time to be running this right now. When he loses his record. Yeah. I can't, you know, can't imagine what it feels like. But it stood for a long time, and like that's something that can't ever be taken from him, you know? The fact that he did have world record for so long. And he was definitely, you know, confident enough to go for Rat and everything. And I think Deo knows, like, his run was not perfect. Having missed, like, Mama Proxy. And the routing changes and stuff, like, I feel like if he came back, it would just be a bloodbath, you know? I am gonna leave Stonehill first. I can't touch the beach. I'm allergic to the sand. Anything but the beach, okay? Just anything. I feel like that's my rule for this in Artisans is I can't fall super far down. And I can't die. That's just like the prerequisite. Even though I'm trying to do reset lists, that's just something about touching the beach.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
But yeah, I think the history of the category is changing very soon. Very soon. It's already been changing, but definitely world record history is changing very soon. And I think that's a thing too, like if like previous top players ever want to come back, like Chris or Deo or Boom, they'll have like new targets to aim for, you know? It's like really tough being at the top and like not having, you know, anyone up there. Very cool that people are getting close now. Oh my god. Get up. No! 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 The beach is summoning me! Oh my god. It's not summer, I can't go to the beach right now. I'm sorry, Spyro. You gotta wait to go to the beach in Spyro too. This isn't Dragon Shores, it's Stonehill.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Man, I'm already starting to feel it in my shoulders today. Gotta make sure I stretch. I don't know what it is about this game, but I get like really sore in my like, trap muscles and shoulders. Alright, let's please make it over this wall. If I have to, I'll take it safe. Just so I can move forward. Oh my god, okay, that's fine. We lost the 5, but we made it up. Finally, a new level. We got this.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, here we go. We better make it out of artisans. Alright, Peacekeepers time. Whew, alright. Man. Yeah, I think this is why I want to do reset this. Like, I had a good run to start, but I think I need to build up my stamina again, not gonna lie. Stamina's quite low right now. The fact that it's already starting to hurt a bit. Here goes the 10. It's nice to be a magic crafters. He's doing the little hop. Whew. Saved it, kind of. Take a death abuse here. Or just a death, rather. Gotta watch my life count, though. Maybe I'll also grab this life over here. Before I regret it. nice misty bog after all. Hi, Chris. You like the blep? How's the new blep looking? Is he looking fresh? Yeah, he's cute. It works sometimes. Like, try Spyro D. I think Spyro D works. I think it works with maybe better Twitch TV emotes. But I don't think it works with Twitch animated emotes. Hey, Striker. Yeah, Spyro D dancing. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Oh my god. They must display it differently, you know? Yeah. I don't know why. I wonder if it's the ones that are, like, you can make with Twitch don't work? Like, I wonder if other ones that are, like, more handmade work. Nice. Like, do you still have etchy emotes? Maybe try one of those, see if it works. Because I think those ones are more handmade. No, it doesn't. Oh, its mouth is just stuck open. That's so funny. I'm getting tired. I'm sore. Can't believe it. Only 3 runs. I'm sore, tired, sleepy. It's been hard to like focus this run too. Oh! Made it through the wall. Popcat works. Popcat popping popcorn. Popcorn time. I think that blue gem, like, fell the wrong way. Oh, gem's looking good again. Holy crap, I'm getting a yawn attack. Stop it. Yawn attack banned. No time for yawning. Only time for Spyro. Oh my god. I yawned again. I was just trying not to yawn out loud. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on my stretch routine, if I'm being honest. And I like really notice a difference in like my muscle soreness. Muscle tension. Especially as a gamer. Being on PC a lot. It's catching up to me. Gotta take my stretching a bit more seriously. Okay, I think that'll be my mission for the rest of the week, for sure. Is to just try to build my stamina back up with this game. So I definitely like to be around the 5-run mark. Three is definitely like my minimum, I would say, but 5 definitely feels like the best in terms of pushing myself. Man, I missed that again. I think I'm a little too low before I dive down. Because I'm trying to... Oh my god, it won't stop! Please, please stop. It's It's only like 4. What on earth? Thanks, Sex. Good luck. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just it won't quit. I didn't see my fucking gems. Alright, we're 10 gems over. I think we can skip that area then. Yeah, sorry for yawning, making it contagious. Yeah, I'm not feeling like in peak form today. I'm feeling definitely like some mental fog. And soreness. And freaking yawning. Can I just stop? Like, oh my god. Maybe I can detect that other people are yawning from my yawns, and then I'm yawning from their yawning, and then we're just like in a yawn circle. Cult of yawn. Gonna have to make a point to get my tooth rolls back up to speed too. Oh my god. That one looked funny. I got like a skitter in there. The same game? Yeah, it's the same game. Not the same category, though. Chris plays the full completion category. This one's any percent, where we just try to get to Nasty Narc as fast as possible. Doing interview prep? Super boring. Yeah. Sounds kinda boring. Alright, we beat the average at the end.
Sorry I took so long.
Thanks for
Kinda
GG.
forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is
Yes,
toast.
chill.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Holy moly! I just can't stop. I started yawning like those last few levels and they just keep coming for me. Go! Didn't recognize the lava area. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Definitely gotta get my stamina back up. But I got some runs done today. Two above the average that was on the splits. So that's good. But yeah, we'll just have to come back next time stronger. That's all we can do. If anyone's hanging out here that's new, that's where you can find me everywhere else. My newest 39 is up on YouTube. I just broke into the sub 40 territory the other day. My Twitter tells you when I go live and it has cute Spyro in-game screenshots, and if you ever miss a stream, my VODs channel is uploading every Monday through Friday. And yeah, I'm gonna send you guys back to Ash. Ash is up and running again. They raided me earlier when I started stream, so I'll raid them back. They're also doing some Spyro 190%, so go check them out. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, I appreciate you. Bye!